All right, let's take a look at another form. But first we need to focus the camera. Hang on. Okay, so when a quadratic function is written in the form where you have common factored out the x out of the two terms that have an x, 2 points on the graph of the function can be found by letting x equal 0 and x equaling s, whatever the x minus s may be. So if this says x minus 3, it would be 3. The coordinates of the vertex can then be deduced from these 2 points. For example, if we want to sketch the graph of this, first we would factor 2x from the first two terms. So we would have y equals 2x, x minus 4 plus 5, right? 2x comes out of both of them, and that's what we have left. Then we're going to substitute x equals 0 to find the y-intercept. So when x equals 0, all of this is 0, so the y-intercept is 5. Right, 2 times 0 is 0, times negative 4 is 0, plus 5, so it's 5. And then we're going to sub in s. So in this case, s is 4. So we're going to plug in 4 here. And when we plug in 4 here, we get 0, and that equals 5. So when x is 0, y is 5. And when x is 4, y is 5. And then we find these 2 points on the graph. Of course, they have the same y value, as you can see, because they make this whole thing 0, whether that's 0 or this is 0. They're both 0. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we've got the point 0, 5 also. And now these 2 points that have the same y value, they're a reflection onto each other in the axis of symmetry. So the axis of symmetry will be the middle, which is this, or when x equals 2. So when x equals 2, we now need to find out what y equals. So we've got y equals 2x, x minus 4 plus 5. Sub in x equals 2. And then we have 2 times 2 is 4. 2 minus 4 is negative 2 plus 5. 4 times negative 2 is negative 8 plus 5 is negative 3. So when x is 2, y is negative 3. When x is 2, y is negative 1, 2, 3. And then we connect the dots. That's the process. Okay, so you may like this, you may not like this, but this is another way that we're going to be doing some graphing. Very little, mostly we're going to do vertex form, but we have to learn this. So let's do this. Exactly what we just did, but with this equation. So first we're going to do y equals, we're going to common factor out of 2x. So we have x minus something, and it's x minus 2 in this case. Minus 6, right? Because 2x times x is x squared, and 2x times minus 2 is minus 4x. So now when x is 0, y is negative 6. So when x is 0, y is negative 6. And when x is 2, 2 minus 2, whatever makes this bracket 0. When x is 2, y is negative 6. So now let's plot these. So we've got here 2, 2, 4, 6. So when x is 2, y is 6. When x is, oops, not 6, negative 6. Oops, negative 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the middle is x equals 1. So when x equals 1, y equals 2x. X minus 2 minus 6, and that's 2 times 1 1 minus 2, minus 6. 2 times 1 is 2. 1 minus 2 is negative 1. Minus 6, that's negative 2. And negative 6, which is negative 8. So negative 6, negative 8, and there's our graph. That's how you do that.